So I wanted to do this video for a while. Last year my dad got me Masterclass pass for my birthday. I wanted to kind of review it because I know how expensive it is. I'm getting very warm. You've probably seen all the adverts for it on YouTube. It's basically just loads of celebrities and masters of their field just doing a masterclass on what they're good at. You would think from all of the adverts that it's really professional, but they kind of talk to people who wouldn't necessarily be professionals. A lot of the tips are very surface level. Say like for Margaret Atwood, I studied her books and I really love Handmaid's Tale. So when she was talking about Handmaid's Tale, it was absolutely amazing. It was so interesting to get a deeper kind of knowledge of how she actually came up with the ideas, how she made it. I knew some of the stuff already because I've studied it, but it was really cool to get some of her kind of advice and from the perspective of if I was writing a novel similar to hers, if I was writing a dystopia. I made this book that had all my masterclass notes on it. This was the only one I actually did. This was Margaret Atwood. Because this class inspired me so much, I took time on the notes, but then I kind of got further and then the notes got progressively worse. So some positives of Masterclass is that you feel closer to the celebrities that I guess you admire or you study work from. But I would say some of the stuff overall in Masterclass is very, you can't really, it's not, some of the stuff in Masterclass, it's not actionable. So some of it's like, oh yes, I'm a celebrity and I'm amazing and I did this, and so that was fun. And it's like, what can I do? What can I do to get that experience? The main overall thing, when I had finished a couple of classes, kind of realised that you're not going to be as good as them in a couple of hours just sat on your bum. And I think the stuff that they're teaching is really interesting, and you know, we all want to be writers, we all want to be storytellers, we all want to be filmmakers or magicians, I don't know. But ultimately all of that takes practice, and we're not going to get good if we just sit on our bums and watch someone else talk about their amazing career. So I guess in some ways I would say Masterclass is almost like another step of procrastination, stopping you from practicing what you want to do and getting good at what you want to do. And I love procrastinating, so Masterclass was great for me. Don't we all? It's very expensive, so I would ask for it for your birthday, maybe for Christmas. It's a very zero waste present, and I think the best present you can give someone is like knowledge. Maybe split the price with a couple of your uni mates or a couple of your classmates, maybe some people who want to learn the same things as you. That would be a good idea. Get a couple of people together and share the price together. Look out for sales because of the coronavirus. I'm guessing, I think they're having a sale on at the moment, so look out for sales. I would recommend, if you do have Masterclass, if you end up getting it, to make notes. It's a lot better and you remember things, so when your subscription runs out you will have notes. Or I also recommend, if you do have Masterclass, to download the workbooks before your subscription runs out, because then you can review things and get even more advice, I think. Get even more good tips from them than you would in the videos. It was really cool to see how Jeff Goodby and Rich Silverstein came up with Got Milk. That was a really cool process of how they demonstrated how they came up with that and how they worked with people, how they worked with clients early on in their career. It was kind of useful for what I'm doing at the moment. My favourite class of all time, I know I mentioned Margaret Atwood, but Neil, I don't know how to say his name, Neil Gaiman, that guy. That class was amazing. I watched it twice. I might watch it again before my subscription ends. It is very, very good. I would recommend it. If you're going to get any class, I would get that. That's for people who tell stories, filmmakers, writers, like anyone. It was amazing. I really would recommend it. Because another negative that I noticed as soon as I logged into Masterclass was that, like, they're celebrities and they're great at what they do in practice. Some of them aren't teachers. So it's a lot of like, it's a lot of like, so, and they just keep it in, they just keep the pauses in, and I'm like, anyway, Neil Gaiman is actually a lecturer, he's actually a teacher, he's really good at what he does, he tells stories amazingly, so I would recommend it. But yeah, some of these celebrities, like, they are masters at what they do, but they're not necessarily masters of teaching, which is kind of an issue. If you really get into a masterclass, or if you even can't afford masterclass, I would suggest just studying the work of the people that you love. Why is it good? Look at what scholars and people have written about it. And finally, just practice the craft that you want to learn about. You don't necessarily have to buy a thing to get good at the thing. We got these things now and you can practice and do whatever we want rather than watching YouTube videos on how to do it. That's what I would say. Okay. Thanks for watching. Daisy's been behind the camera the whole time. So it's been really embarrassing and I can't really speak very well. But I hope you're very safe and well and doing good. I'll put some resources and my favourite bits of Masterclass down below. Hope this video was useful. Thank you very much. Goodbye. It is... What was I talking about? Battery's low. Hang on. Go. Wait. Go for it, but... Don't go for it. I know. Light up!